think love triangles only happen in movies. Just look at this earth-shattering peck. Out of nowhere, the mother hen suddenly strikes to take down the homewrecker. Meanwhile, just minutes prior, the whole world was melting over the sweet petting of this pure white bunny. What really happened here? Let's rewind a bit. Our cat was acting like a protective boss, cuddling the bunny and never leaving its side. The little bunny happily hopped over and boldly claimed the center spot, completely ignoring the death glare from the chicken in the distance. Yup, all the jealousy in the world starts with bitter, sneaky looks just like that. Those who are loved always get special privileges, don't you think? The bunny crawls around comfortably while the cat calmly grooms itself. Cleaning up the scene, soon enough, the bunny innocently snuggles back into those arms, slowly and obediently lying down. A scene so peaceful it gives you chills, especially when you know a storm is quietly brewing. The pampering reaches its peak when the cat willingly exposes its belly for the bunny to snuggle into. But the eternal rule remains: one's happiness is often another's pain. Heavy footsteps echo from the doorway. The hen walks in, standing tall, but carrying a whole sky of resentment. A look of absolute shock. The chicken stands frozen. Watching the jealousy is impossible to hide feathers. Puffed up, neck pulled in. Why isn't it me? Can you hear the chicken's heart breaking into pieces? Staring blankly at their affection, the chicken drowns in utter sadness. The cat gives the chicken a cold side eye, a look that seems to say, "Accept it, your time is up." The scene is filled with disappointment. Love sometimes is just that cruel of a choice. To assert dominance, the cat wraps its arms tightly around the bunny in a pose of absolute protection. The chicken, frustrated to the point of tears, timidly steps forward to ask for one last, desperate hug. But in return, there's only terrifying indifference and a tighter squeeze for the bunny. And the inevitable finally happens. Pushed to the breaking point, the chicken delivers a decisive peck to fight for love. But the cat immediately growls a warning, and a brief scuffle breaks out. Is the third party really to blame? Or is it because the affection between the insiders had simply run dry? Beak wide open, in shock at the cat's fierce pushback, the chicken stands as still as a statue. Meanwhile, the cat affectionately turns to comfort and soothe the bunny. The bunny nuzzles back as a silent thank you. Yes, another sweet dagger driven straight into the chicken's wounded heart. The intense atmosphere settles down as the cat starts to doze off. The chicken patiently waits right next to them, even breaking a sweat because the cat occasionally glares open its eyes to intimidate. The bunny, oblivious, drifts into a peaceful sleep, leaving the chicken to bow its head and accept its miserable fate. Unable to hold back the resentment, the chicken takes a risk and sneaks a peck at the bunny. Immediately, the cat jumps up and chases the chicken away without missing a beat. The loser bitterly turns around, heavy footsteps trudging toward the door. A sad ending for the one who loved too much. Out there, a whole flock of chickens is living a normal life. Maybe it's time for our hen to return to her own world. But in the corner of the room, another cat casually wanders in. Is drama part 2 about to begin? The arrival of the strange cat burglar completely fails to shake our main couple. The cat cuddles and licks the bunny's ear to assert its absolute dominance before they both drift off to sleep. Sometimes, the most savage revenge is simply living your best life and ignoring the outsiders. The line between friendship and possession is truly razor thin. Look at how the bunny nuzzles deep into the cat's chest, and that paw wrapping around with total authority. That's not just warmth, that's pure survival instinct. Anyone who touches my territory is going down. But what love doesn't have, its hidden undercurrents. Is a gentle bite a sign of affection or a warning? The cat inspects every millimeter of the bunny like a detective, making the guilty-feeling bunny turn away to avoid eye contact. Is the internal storm only just beginning? The atmosphere suddenly turns awkward. The bunny scrambles to sit up, blinking cluelessly into the void. The cat's gaze instantly turns icy sharp, locking onto every single movement. Did the bunny just realize that this soft, cozy embrace is actually an invisible cage? The peak of arrogance is going back to prioritizing yourself. The cat casually licks its paw, grooming its fur. A serious face, whiskers held high in defiance. No chicken, no bunny, I am still my own true love. An expensive lesson on self-reliance in the pet world. The story closes with a heart-wrenchingly still frame. Two individuals sitting in silence, each in their own world. The image is still, but their minds are weathering a storm. Thank you for watching. And remember, the recommendation algorithm is sometimes just as complicated and full of tricks as this emotional roller coaster.